morning. Did you guys get your coffee to come in and have it with me? I'm out here in the great outdoors and going to do some tarot readings today for you all. I'm going to start with Taurus today. Going to make sure you guys can hear me. I'm trying to find the live stream here so I can listen along, watch the comments. Okay. Hey, Sparky. Sparky's sitting here with me. Come here, Sparky. Come say hi to everybody. Yeah. You want to talk to everybody? There he is. Can you come up here? Come up here. Come on. Come on. There you go. There's Sparky. There's some live chat. Hey, Ashley. Oh, I know. You're such a good boy. This is the sweetest dog. You know, I always have dogs, coffee, and tarot going on my channel. And so Chippy said it was too cold out here, and I'm wondering if he's right. So anyway, I'm going to get going here in a little bit, but I wanted to just, it's a surprise live, so I wanted to make sure everybody knew I was here before I get started. Good boy, Sparky. Good morning, Jill. Hi, Elizabeth. Hey, you guys. It's nice to be here. I wanted to just, oh, it's cold out here. The sun's coming out, though. It'll get better. So I just wanted to connect with everybody this morning live, because I haven't done a live for a while, and the energy's so different. You know, I can like really feel you all. Hey, Karen Peterson. Hey, Annette. Think of an apple. I love that. Sagittarius, yes. I'm Sagittarius too, so yeah. So yeah, I thought it would be fun to just be outdoors today. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you too, Michael. Yeah, Rick Flood, hey man. Only 53 in Texas. I think it's more like 43 here. But yeah, that's getting cool, right? For sure. Hey, Valnum, how are you? Looks lovely there. Yeah, it's really nice here, for sure. Nice setting. I, yeah, love being outdoors with you guys. Hey, Anita. Hi, Annette. J1 Bebo. Hey, hello. Good to see you. So, guys, got your coffee? I've got my Chippy mug here. You know, I have a Shopify store now. Am I yelling? I shouldn't be yelling. I'm outdoors, so the acoustics are different. I'll try to calm down. I may have already had some coffee. But so, yeah, I wanted to just tell you I've got Shopify store, and I do have mugs. Have a cookie, take a nap with spot on psychic readings. I also have spot on your truth, your path. Spot on. These are available. I love this one. It's nice and smooth. You get your whole hand in there. It's so great. I'm not trying to do an infomercial, but I did want to let you all know, because a lot of you have ordered, especially this mug. This is my limited edition. Nothing's better than dogs, coffee, and tarot, which I know a lot of you agree with. And it's got this vintage look. I designed all these mugs myself, so I'm super proud of them. So anyway, here you go. Here it is. They're all on the Shopify store this morning and always. So if you're looking for Chippy, he's indoors by the heater because it's really chilly here in the mountains. So I'm going to get started. Guess I don't actually need that. If you hear funny noises in the background, it's my chickens. They're wanting out. They hear my voice and they're like wanting out, but I haven't let them out yet. So I'm gonna start pulling some cards here, you all. It's so good to see everybody this morning. Hey, Alice. Hey, Jilly Boy. Alice. Yeah, good to see you all. Thank you, Jilly Boy. That's so sweet. Thank you, Alice. Wow, you are just so kind. You all have been the best. You really have. And I know if you're regulars here on the channel, and many of you are, you guys are so sweet, because I did have a really rough week last week with the passing of an old friend of mine from high school. Very unexpected and a little traumatic, to be honest. I'm not going into details, but anyway, it hit my energy. You know, I'm an empath like many of you are. You know what I mean when I say I'm an empath. You feel things very deeply. You know, you feel other people's feelings. And so thank you for your support, because you all really helped me through the week I read all your comments, and so touching, really. So Taurus, I'm going to go ahead and if you miss this, you can catch it on the replay, so it'll be available like a regular video. Okay. And if you missed Sparky, hey Sparky, you want to come up here and say hi again? Come here, buddy. You want another cookie? Cookie's always getting going. Here, buddy. Can you come up here? Come on. Come up here and say hi to everyone. Come on. Come on. Can you come up? There you are. There's my Sparky dog. Say hi to everybody. Chippy's inside. He didn't want to come in, but Sparky likes, oops, Sparky's got his own chair here next to me, which he almost fell off of. Okay. All right. So Taurus, I am going to see what's coming. I'm looking at the rest of 2025 today. We're going to take a broader look out. I usually do week by week. And I'm going to do the rest of 2025. So starting now through December 31st, okay? Some sort of an offer. I'll have to show you these cards as I go along. Some sort of offer. Offer to do something new, Taurus. I think I saw this for you last time, maybe. There's a King of Cups. There may be a father or father energy or thinking about being a father, something like that on your mind at this time, Taurus. So where I'm at so far, let me just show you these cards real quick. So here's where we're at so far, Taurus. Okay, it looks like you're getting some sort of an offer and you want to do something new. You might be protecting what resources you have, money at this time, but you're really a lot of consideration about if you want to do something completely new. Okay, and I think you're getting an offer. You might be getting a new job offer for some of you. And if it's not a job, it could be any sort of offer, and it's an offer you're going to love. Okay, that's the best part. Now, on your mind at this time, I'm getting this King of Cups energy, but a little discontent about this. Now, King of Cups is somebody who's very nurturing, very good listener. I always think of them as a good listener, kind of into arts and music rather than sports. I mean, not 100%, but the general vibe is what I'm talking about. And I just get the sense this person is on your mind. We'll find out why. Okay. There's a lot of happiness here. Look at the Sun card, Taurus. This is really, really good for you at this time. A lot of happiness, a lot of joy. I feel like you got it going on with this. You may be enjoying children or grandchildren or family or horses, sunshine at the beach, any sort of thing where you're just whatever your sense of joy is. I feel like you're in it at this time. Okay. Now, like I said, you're going to get some sort of new opportunities. New opportunities. I feel like this is almost like you've got the world in your hands. It's like, what do you want to do next? There's big opportunities coming in, Taurus. Between now, again, we're looking at the rest of 2025 for each of the signs today. Yeah. And Taurus, I just want to thank you because you all are huge supporters of the channel, and you're always here, and I just really appreciate you guys so much, and I feel so bonded to you. I feel like I know you guys, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm coming in to read for a group of friends, when I sit down with Taurus. So thank you all for being here a lot. The moment of truth is coming, Taurus. This is in your more extended future. So here are your future cards. There's going to be a new opportunity, but it's like you're in control. You can see how he's got the world in his hands there, looking for a new opportunity. Maybe even weighing out two different opportunities because you're getting this new offer I saw earlier. Truth, the truth is coming out, and it's because you've cut something out that didn't work. And I see you having a moment of truth. It's like, now I know what I need to do. Now I know what I want to do next, and that sort of thing. Ace of Swords. You know, it's a cloud with a silver lining, so at first this may not look like a good thing to you. You might be like, uh-oh, right? But it is a good thing. There's a cloud with a silver lining. Something really good comes out of this dark cloud if you're feeling that. Now, I don't know why, but other people might be seeing you as Five of Swords. I might have to clarify that. A little negative energy. Somebody might be mad at you, Taurus. I'm not sure. Let's see. Let's see some of these comments for a second. Hi, Faith takes us far. Blessings, Taurus. Yeah. Aries from Sweden. Hey. That place looks beautiful. Yeah. Hey, Ryan. Thank you. Yeah, it's very pretty here. I have to agree. Rick Flood, Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio. Yeah, I am going to be doing at least one card pull for all the signs today. And of course, my main 4 that I always do. Okay. Judgment. I feel like you've gone through some sort of a major life change, and you're going to be going through more of that. I feel like it's continuing all the way through the 2025 for Taurus. Some people may not like that, and that's why they're sending you this negative energy or thinking that you're being negative to them because you're making these changes, and they may not agree with it. Not everybody likes it when you change. You know, when you upgrade, they liked you better when you were not winning. You know, it's not to say you're losing, but a lot of people really have problems when you start to win. And I just get the sense like that's what's going on, and they're labeling you as negative or contentious or something, Taurus. I don't know. But wait till you see this. You're getting your wish. Doesn't matter about the negative people. You are totally getting your wish, Taurus. Love that. Let me switch decks here for a second. I'm so glad the wind's not blowing. When I decided I was going to do this last night, it's like, because I feel a little breeze right now, I was like, I hope it's not going to be super windy and like blow my cards everywhere and I'll have to stop midstream and go inside. Really wanted to be outside today, you know. It's been such a rainy year for us in this area. I haven't been outside as much as I wanted to be, you know, so. Let's do some clarification on this offer that I see you getting. Oh, and the Magician. Tell you, whatever this offer is that I see you getting, Taurus, you are going to be really able to use your talents in a way that you haven't before, like using your skills and talents in a big way. It's really significant now through the end of the year. You've got some really special abilities, and I feel like you are going to blossom. Look at all these butterflies coming out. I feel like you're going to really like just have a big glow up. That's what I'm seeing here. Big glow up, Taurus, for sure. I think you've got skills and gifts and talents you didn't even know you had. And when you get into this new opportunity, this offer that I see you having, it could even be a love offer. You know, often, you know, I'm seeing it kind of as career for a lot of you, but for a lot of you, it's a love offer that's going to make you blossom and feel somebody who really validates you in a way that, you know, brings all of your talents and your gifts to the surface, you know. And of course, being in love is being a great way to be in high manifestation mode. You know, you have such a high vibe, you bring things to you really quickly. And here we've got the Eight of Cups. Yeah, there's something you're walking away from. I'm clarifying the Seven of Pentacles, and you're wanting to do something new. I say goodbye to something. This is your conflict card between now and the end of the year. I will say this is a bit of a conflict, but it looks like you are definitely considering that. Some of you may be walking away from a father. This is the person on your mind, this King of Cups. I feel like some of you are, I don't know, you're considering changes. Either you're a father and you're considering how this is going to affect your children, or you're maybe work for your father and you don't want to anymore. And that's on your mind. You know, you don't want to hurt this person because this looks like a really good person. You know, you came up upright, but there's some discontent either around this person or around you with this person, okay? Or this could be you, but I think this is more the person on your mind at this time. King of Cups is not usually who shows up as Taurus, you know. Now there's happiness here. That's the thing. It's not like you're all unhappy. And when I clarify the Sun card, it's clarified by the Two of Cups, okay? So when I look at these two together, it's like you're really happy about a relationship, or you're happy about things or people coming together, Taurus, okay? So I feel like that has already kind of started to happen. It's, you know, in the past influences card, because next we've got this new opportunities, okay? You with the world in your hands, all right? So let's clarify these new opportunities. What are you guys saying? What's up from Montana? Hey, I have always wanted to move to Montana. Seriously, my whole life I've had this lifelong love affair with Montana. Yeah, for sure. I even named one of my border collies Montana at one point. I've had a few border collies. Lovely reading. Good, Alyssa. I'm glad you're enjoying it. West Virginia, beautiful too. Absolutely. Yeah, totally. Wonderful seeing you today too. Rose Morrison, thank you for being here. Okay, let's look at this new opportunity. Oh, yeah. Look at you, 7 of Wands. You're holding your ground here, Taurus. And I'm not surprised, bull gang, right? So this is you going, you know what? I'm holding the line for myself, and I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to look at these new opportunities, and I'm guarding my territory. I'm setting boundaries. 7 of Wands. Yeah. You were totally setting your boundaries. And again, you're having a moment of truth. I saw this earlier. This is your more extended future, probably going out into, you know, December, which is right around the corner, crazy enough. Hey, from Italy. Hey, Annette. Panips. Hey, how are you? Thanks for the roses. Moved to West Virginia from Maine. Ah, both beautiful places. Yeah, I've been to both and so beautiful. I especially love Maine. Yeah, love the coast. So nice there. I camped in Maine a long time ago, and with the dogs, of course. Do I ever do anything without the dogs? No. And it was like amazing. So one of my best memories of trips, you know, that I've been on. Okay, here we go. This makes so much sense, Taurus, because, yeah, Maine is crazy beautiful. Yeah, it sure is. Yeah, I gotta have the pups. Absolutely. So, Taurus, look at this clarity card, the Queen of Swords, coming up right next to your Ace of Swords. And this is so much truth. This is you having one of those totally awakened moments of, I'm looking at new opportunities. I'm going to walk away from some. I'm going to set my boundaries. And this is why somebody is seeing you as 5 of Swords. Somebody don't like this. Somebody's like, Taurus is being mean. They're setting their boundaries. They're not letting me step on them anymore. Somebody's mad, Taurus. Somebody's mad about this because you're cutting out things that don't work, which might be them, time with them, working with them, being with, I don't know. There's something you're cutting out, but you're getting a cloud with a silver lining. And you might have to be this Queen of Swords for a while. You know, Queen of Swords is no nonsense. You know, Queen of Swords, the witch with the B card, right? She's not kidding around. You know, when she makes up her mind, she's not all emotional and heart-centered and all that jazz. No, she's all logic, thinking, looking where she's going, making progress. You know, not necessarily a mean person, just clear, direct, you know. So when I see this, this is your energy going into the end of 2025. You're like, you're looking out for number one, you, right? So yeah, there you go. That makes a lot of sense, clarifying these 3 for sure. Let's ask who thinks you're being all mean. Somebody's like, Taurus is just not themselves. They don't like your change. Somebody don't like your change. Three of Wands. I'm not sure who that is on the card, but I feel like they don't like your change. I don't know if they live by water. You know, this is 3 of Wands, but I feel like the picture is important on this. These pictures are really important on this deck. Somebody doesn't like your new opportunities. Let's see. Yeah, somebody's feeling unloved, or like you're going towards new love or something like that, Taurus. Like you're opening your heart, but maybe not to them. There's something there about you setting boundaries for sure. And here's a King of Wands. Now, earlier we had a King of Cups on your mind, so you might be choosing between two lovers, you know? You might be choosing between two energies where it pertains to most anything. But I think you're going from a more complacent sort of feeling over to more passion. I feel like you're choosing passion. You're kind of going from water to fire, right? From cups to wands. It could be an actual person in that way. You're making a major life change and you're getting your wish, Taurus, okay? This is the final outcomes here. What you're hoping for, what your final is, getting your wish, making some kind of big old major life change. So let's see what, clarifying that by Four of Cups. Yeah, this came up twice now because you're discontent. I feel like there's a sense of boredom or something where you're just like, I don't want to do this anymore. You know, you can see on her face, she's like, do I have to do this another day? Right? And you're not going to do this another day. I see you making some kind of major life change. Here's the Hermit. You've seen the light. You've got more inner wisdom now than you ever have, Taurus. So, yeah. There's some kind of awakening here, Taurus. Thank you so much. Let me look at this for a second. Thank you, Lynn Champ. I appreciate that. You're in a cycle, Taurus. So when I look at this, it's like you're going through a cycle with a person or job or situation or something like that. Thank you for the heart. So sweet. There's something here about you've completed something. You know, look at this. You've completed something. You've gone full circle with something. And this is like, I always say this is the spiritual graduation card. So you're going to the next level, like between now and end of the year, Taurus. Whew. I love this reading for you all. I hope you enjoyed that. That's a lot to look forward to between now and the end of the year. Totally, it is. I'm glad to give you such a good reading. You all deserve it. You really do. And yeah, it's exciting to see that. Let me reorganize my cards, and we're going to go to Aries next. I know a lot of you are cross watchers, and we'll see what comes up for Aries. Let's see. Thank you, Taurus, for being here. Thanks for your support. And I will just say, I hope you're enjoying your coffee. I actually have water in my mug at this moment because I had coffee earlier. I had to get coffeeed up for you guys, you know. So I have mugs on my Shopify store. Be sure to check these out, okay? This one is the Your Truth, Your Path Spot On. I'm just doing a little clearing in between signs right now, okay? So, all right. We also have our Chippy mugs, Have a Cookie, Take a Nap. And a lot of people have really liked this one. Again, I designed these myself. This is the Nothing's Better Than Dogs, Coffee, and Tarot, right? And that's Chippy on the mug. And it says 100,000 subscribers agree. This is my limited edition mug to celebrate the 100,000 of you all subscribing to my channel, which I appreciate more than you know. Thank you so much. It's amazing. I never thought I would have 100,000. I went through a point I didn't know if I would get to 500 subscribers. So this is really quite an honor, you all. Thank you. I have the best subscribers too. You guys are so sweet. The Oracle says 2 towers. I get it. No, I haven't done Sagittarius yet. I've only started with Taurus. I'm doing Aries next, and then I'm going to do Sagittarius, and then Scorpio, and then Aquarius, okay? And I'm going to pull some cards for all the other signs too, all right? I'll just say I don't usually read for all the signs on a regular basis, but I try to on a non-regular basis. You know, it's not like I'm trying to leave anybody out. It's just I vibe really strongly with the 4 signs that I do kind of regularly, especially Taurus, Aries, and Sagittarius. And sometimes Pisces, you know, it's funny. Pisces comes and goes. I don't know. I can never figure out Pisces totally. One minute I've got like 20,000 views, and the next minute I've got like 100. I don't know. Pisces is a odd sign for me. I love Pisces too. And I don't know why. It's probably more the algorithms than Pisces. I don't know. We'll find out. So here we go. Aries. Looking into Aries right now. Lynchy, you're welcome. 8 rows of 8. I'm not sure. I must have missed something. Congratulate. Yeah, thank you, Jody. Martin, you're addicts. That's me. Pisces, Aquarius, cusp. Yeah, you guys are confusing. No offense, but man, Aquarius is really confusing to me to read for. Yeah, Aries gal here. Hey, you know I have a soft spot for Aries. I always tell you guys that. And the reason I do is because I had a grandmother, a grandfather, an uncle who was more like an older brother to me growing up, who's Aries, and a friend and one of my border collies that I was very much in love with, who passed way too soon, Twister. He was an Aries. And a relationship with an Aries. Just, you know, I just really love Aries. What can I say? I understand you guys because I grew up with so much Aries influence, you know. I know you all are tough on the exterior, but, you know, mushy and sweet on the inside. So I get it. And I like the directness. I like the outspokenness of Aries. So I know a lot of people have a problem with that, but as a Sagittarius, I'm all about that. Just be real, right? Okay, let's see what's coming. Wow, Aries, look at this. You wanting to do something new? Here's 7 of Pentacles coming up. All that shuffling, same card came up. This came up for Taurus too, okay, as the crossing card. So this is your significant card. Because, you know, the birthday is kind of intertwined a little bit, especially if you're on the cusp. That's why I have cross watchers, you know, on these 2 signs. But here you go. You're growing something new, really significant. And again, I am looking between, you know, for the time period of now through the end of this year. Your crossing card is a Queen of Wands. We'll have to see who she is. She's sometimes a career woman, somebody who's very, very busy. It's in the conflict position. Somebody fiery, sometimes a fire sign, somebody very passionate. Oh, Aries, look at this. Got hot reading here. You've got a troublesome Queen of Wands or somebody you're in conflict about, and then Knight of Cups. Some sort of new offer on your mind. I don't know if you got an offer from Queen of Wands or maybe King of Wands. Something going on there. And here's a Queen of Swords. Whoa. So for some of you, there's two love energies here. One on both sides. Look at this. You may be considering 2 different people. One of the people may be like kind of a split personality where you never know which one they're going to be. But I feel like it's more like you've had a love offer from each of these. And there's a conflict with them, with these 2 Queen energies, Aries. Now keep in mind, in a collective reading, this could go to relationship, which it looks a lot like relationship, but also with this 7 of Pentacles card, it could be going to not relationship, it could be going to career, money, things like that. Maybe you're trying to decide between the energy of the job or the energy of the co-workers, and those 2 queens could be that for you. Oh, here's your Knight of Swords. Now remember that last reading I did, the true crime reading, which is not normal for me to do readings like that, right? But it came up nonetheless. And this was the first card up that I read as the police card. If you haven't seen that reading, you know, and if it is your story, definitely watch it because I got some crazy details and there's an extended on that one, okay? Anyway, this is going into your past. That's where I'm going with this. Here it is again. Police card. If this was you and this was coming up for you, if that was your reading, this is now in the past influences. So if there was any kind of legal or arrests or any of that true crime stuff that I got in that last reading, it's going into the past, okay? Let's see what's coming up in the future. Let's see, Aries, what's coming up in the future for you. And if you've missed this, you can watch it on the replay. Okay, so once this is done, it'll take like maybe an hour and it'll be available to replay. Okay. And it'll be there forever, so you can watch it whenever you get ready to. All right, here's Judgment. Now this goes along, this is kind of hand in hand with that last reading I got for some of you. There's a major life change. So after this moves into your past, all right, the police card that I got, and that's not always police, but it was, oh, I'm dropping everything. It was in the last reading, and I feel like this one's kind of intersecting like that. So coming up in your immediate future, look at this Judgment card. So you are getting a major life change. You're also getting judgment for something that happened that was illegal for a lot of you. Maybe even something that was done against you, some sort of a settlement. This can often be settlements. It came up upright, so it's in your favor. Okay, that's really good news. Ooh, some negative energy and also holding on to money. This is in your more extended future. These two just totally fell out. There's something here about you holding back on something, you know, with this Four of Pentacles card. But there's also some negative energy. I'm going to have to clarify this, Aries, and see exactly what that is. But it's more extended, so on up toward the end of the year. Other people are seeing you as Ten of Pentacles. So when I look at this, Aries, this is all about you. Sorry, well, neighbor distracting for a second. This is, they're like, what's she doing out there? So this is all about people seeing you as the winner, I think, in this judgment. I mean, this is what it's looking like at this time. And this is looking like you having financial stability. So some of you may have gotten some sort of a legal settlement or something like that. Okay. Yeah, you might be starting, you're building something new. Look at you stacking the wins. I love it on this card in particular, stacking the wins, right? What is somebody saying something? There shall not be found among you. So, yeah, there are no witches here, but thanks. So, this is you stacking wins, Aries, and this is all about you maybe starting a new business. I feel like there's hopes and fears. It's kind of like you want to do that and you kind of don't want to do that. Yeah. I could just tell you there's a more spiritual vibe right here on my deck overlooking this water and in this setting than there are in a lot of places that claim to have spirituality. I'm very close to God. I'm just going to say it because there's somebody heckling me at the moment. Hey, Kaz from Aries in Ireland. So I can communicate with Jesus, and I have since I was a kid. So I very much am of the Christian faith, like it or not. Believe it or not, I'm not a witch, and this is not divination. This is intuition, okay? So Aries, I see you walking away from something. You're saying goodbye to something. And I'm not here for a debate, just final word. So I see you walking away from something, and I am going to clarify this. And let's see what's coming. Yeah, Helen, me too. Yeah. Jesus is amazing. I mean, I don't usually talk about this a lot on this channel because this is not that sort of channel. Maybe I'll start one day. But yeah, I am a person of faith. I'm not a witch. I don't like any of that. I don't go near that. Just dogs, coffee, and tarot. That's all. All right. So we are clarifying this. We have got you building something new, Aries. I see you uprooting something. You're uprooting something and you're going to do something different. I see you considering it. And it may have to do with a younger person, Page of Cups, opening your heart, that sort of thing. And again, we saw this relationship divide. Like there's going to be two people that I think you are just sort of trying to decide between. And look at this Nine of Cups. So here's a wish card for you. And I see you getting your wish with regards to Queen of Wands specifically. Okay. Now, whoever Queen of Wands is for you, it can be a fire sign. It can be, you know, like Sag, Leo, Aries. It could be another Aries. It can be somebody very passionate. It can be somebody who is causing a ripple in your life at this moment. Now, this could be a King or a Queen of Wands in a collective reading. Take it as it resonates, Aries. You know that. So let's look at your Knight of Cups, this new offer that I see coming in for you, Aries. New offer. There's somebody discontent. I'm going to show you the picture here in a second. Okay, just a second. We've got Eight of Cups. We've got Four of Cups. There's something here you're wanting to walk away from, and it looks like you have gotten some sort of a new offer, which is probably going to enable you to do so. Yeah. Eight of Cups is saying goodbye to something, Aries. So I feel like this is why it's in the conflict position, this new offer. And it's on your mind really heavily at this time. You can always turn the comments off, which I'm going to do in a second. There's Wheel of Fortune coming up too here, Aries. So this new offer you're getting is going to bring some of you into your Wheel of Fortune, okay? I feel like, again, I said this earlier, for some of you, this is about career. And for some of you, this is about love and relationships. So it depends. You know, in a collective reading like this, you just have to figure out which is which, right? And I just get like, whatever this is really good for you. This is your luck turning in a good direction between now and the end of the year, okay? Now, you do have this Queen of Swords energy at the foundation of this, and this is somebody who can be very cutting, somebody very direct, somebody with a lot of clarity, not somebody warm and fuzzy like the Queen of Wands would be. So we've got a very fiery, passionate personality versus a colder, more logical sort of personality. And I feel like you're choosing between the two. You're going to be saying goodbye to one of them, probably this Queen of Swords energy. And that could be a boss. It could be a family member. It could be a lover. It could be, you know, relationship of any sort. You know, that's what I'm saying. Any kind of energy, and could also be masculine energies for some of you. Okay. Now, let's clarify this Police card. And again, it's not always, oh, I love all the flowers. Thank you. Those are so beautiful. I wish you could come sit on the porch and have coffee too, Annette. I love all the pink flowers. Thank you for all the positivity in the comments. I appreciate that. So this is going into your past, and if you did see that last reading, I'm really glad it's going into your past because that was really intense. Let's clarify what that is. Four of Wands. So it had to do with the house. I saw this last time. It had to do with house or pulling up roots or police being called to some sort of a celebration or home. Could also be a sudden change in this reading. It could also be a sudden change in a marriage or home life, lifestyle, all sorts of things with that Four of Wands, Aries. There's some kind of sudden change, and it is moving into your past, okay? And here's King of Cups. So I feel like for a lot of you, this Judgment card, this big change is centered around a King of Cups. It could also be centered around you coming more into alignment with your heart center. You know, just feeling warm and fuzzy, like I said about the Queen of Wands. Maybe that's why. But there's something there about being more heart-centered and open and nurturing with this major life change. It's like, I feel like you've been shut down for a while, Aries, especially with this trouble spot that some of you have gone through, obviously. And I see you opening back up and feeling the good energy again and that sort of thing. Yeah, you've completed a cycle. And Taurus got this too. There's some overlap here today, a little bit for some of you with Taurus and Aries, okay? Especially if you're on the cusp. So here it is, the world. You are graduating from this situation, okay? There's a major, major life change and spiritual graduation, and that's exactly where you should be. So why this negativity coming up for you, Aries? Holding back from negativity. There is a little, I wouldn't be an Aries reading without the Five of Swords, would it? It's like it kind of follows you all. Follow Sagittarius too, if it makes you feel any better. Yeah, so, but Five of Pentacles is ending. Okay, so your money has improved, and we did see that Wheel of Fortune earlier. Somebody might be mad at you because they wanted you to be left out in the cold. Somebody didn't want you to win, Aries. I think this is that energy. Now, I would say that's going to be popping up sometime more like in December, probably around holidays. Got somebody, yeah, it is around holidays, totally. Maybe New Year's. I feel like at the turn of the year, somebody's going to be really mad that you're succeeding, because you are succeeding, which is the good thing here. Who is this for Aries? I don't know, but you're getting a new beginning. Look at this Ace of Pentacles. So here you are, going to be like some sort of windfall or big sum of money, a lot of happiness and that sort of thing. And it's coming right into your hands. All right. And this is why somebody's mad. Somebody was hoping to keep you out in the cold. Somebody did not want to see you win, Aries, but you won anyway. Most of you have won in whatever this situation is. The love and money war, whatever it was for you personally, I feel like you are coming out on top, at least by the end of the year. Don't expect everybody to be happy about that for you, though. I see this a lot with people in general. They don't like it when other people succeed. They liked you better when you were the underdog, or when you were struggling, or when they thought they were better than you, or knew more than you, or there's so much of that. And I feel like you're going to be dealing with that around New Year's. So just, put your alligator suit on, right? So here's Two of Wands coming up with you stacking your wins. New opportunities. You may have a new opportunity to start a new business, or, side hustle, or the business you always wanted to own, or something like that. New opportunities, Aries. And your final outcome is, yeah, you're walking away from something. You're definitely going to do something new here with your Wheel of Fortune and your Ten of Pentacles and all these good things that came up. I feel like some of you got some sort of a legal settlement, or you will be, by the end of the year. I see this big sum of money. I mean, we got Ace of Pentacles, we got Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, getting your wish. There's a lot of this stuff coming up here. You're going to be celebrating, Aries. No doubt about it. You're going to be celebrating. So, yeah, here's the Ten of Cups. You're going to be really happy, too. I see you celebrating being really close to family, children. The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. I don't know where that fits into this, but this can be a marriage card, and it's a very happy marriage card. I feel like you're walking away from a lot of unhappiness and discontent, and maybe that situation where, for some of you, where police were involved, legalities, legal stuff, because the Judgment card is here. And I just see you, you're starting something new. You're walking away from that discontent, and there's a lot of joy and happiness and stability coming in with this Ten of Cups. So you've got Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, and Ace of Pentacles. Aries, yes, that's about as good as it gets, right? Oh, is this a marriage proposal I'm getting from GSGB? Yeah, well, you better email me. Okay. Are you an Aries? Because, that gives you an automatic advantage with me. All right. You guys are fun. Yes, Rick, I am done. Oh, you're done. I'm almost done with Aries reading. Yes, if that's what you're asking. You better start walking. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I did Taurus first. You're not joking? All right. Well, you better just email me and get down on one knee and make that proposal in writing. Okay. I love it. I needed a marriage proposal today. You just made my day. All right. Let me get these cards organized, and I am going to do Sagittarius next. So we've done Taurus, we've done Sagittarius, and if you missed your sign and you're listening right now, you can watch this on the replay. Okay, so in a little bit there will be a replay coming up on YouTube when I get to the end of this. Okay, I probably I'm blushing. All right, let's clear these cards. It's nice to have that after the week I had last week. Nice turnaround. Thank you from Aries. Yeah. Aw, thank you, Sam. From a snowy, windy Netherlands. Look at all those beautiful flowers. Aw, sending much love and healing energy. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate that. Hello from Ireland. Wow. So crazy. Yeah, thank you for the scenery. You can't marry. After all that. Oh, now I'm heartbroken. I went from yay to darn. It was a nice thought though, GSG. Okay, so we're going to do Sagittarius next. I feel like I was going to say something and I got distracted. This is so much fun connecting with you all. Really, it's so nice. Sagittarius Canadian, hey! This is fun. Hope the pups are having fun. Yeah, they're around here somewhere. I don't know where Sparky went. Now, Chippy didn't want to come out. Chippy's like, way too cold. He's like, you think I'm going out there? Nope. He's in there by the heater on his blanket, probably burrowed down in his blanket. He is not an outdoor boy. All right, so here we go, Sagittarius. Let's see what's coming up for you. It is a pretty day here today for sure. It's cold, but it's not that cold. Not for me anyway, but I'm part Eskimo, so it's okay. No, I'm kidding. I'm not really, but I feel like it. I like the cold. Sagittarius. First card up, the Lovers. You're going to have a decision to make. Let's see what that's about. The Lovers can be the obvious, or it can be making a decision between two things, two people. It could be lovers. Your crossing card is the Queen of Pentacles. So in this decision, you're considering money heavily. Not money as much as resources, stability. Stability is really key, Sag. I feel like you've had a lot of instability in your life and you're over it. You're not going to risk anything. And I feel like you're making a decision about love or any sort of decision considering your stability really strongly because you don't want to mess up a good thing. You finally gotten to where you want to be. Yeah, you've had some kind of betrayals and disappointments, Sag. It's still in your mind. You don't want to go through that again. 5 of Cups. It's like, nope. So what are you making a decision? Oh man, yeah. Whew. This is in your energy at this time, Sag. This is just reflecting what's already happened. This is not something that's coming up toward the end of the year, but it's on your mind right now. It's influencing every decision you make. Yeah, because of the betrayal and this being stabbed in the back thing. And this is reversed now, so it's already happened, and it's not as bad as it was, Sagittarius, but still, this betrayal is heavy on your mind still. I feel like in some ways it leads the way. Every decision you make, you're like, I don't want to go back there. I don't want to do that again, you know. And again, we're looking from now to the end of 2025, Sagittarius. This person's in your past, this King of Cups, and I think this could have been who betrayed you or something like that. This can be a father. This can be your father or somebody's father. It can also just be somebody who is very heart-centered, very nurturing, good listener, that sort of thing, but also sometimes secretive. And I feel like in some way this person, I don't know, caused some sort of betrayal, sadness, pulled the rug out from under you. Here's another father energy to clarify. So this could be somebody involved in real estate in some way, somebody who would go from very nurturing but secretive to controlling, or they changed. Ooh, that's what happened. Sag, I think some of you dealt with a person who changed personalities. I don't know if this had to do with, with mental or physical health. It could be either one, and I don't diagnose that. I'm not a doctor, as a disclaimer, in case you didn't know. So, I am a psychic medium, and here's what I'm getting is this person changed personalities on you. They went from this nice, loving person to this really heavy control freak energy. And they're in the past, but they're still in your mind. And I think they're still in your mind because they're projecting their energy to you. I feel like this person was quite a psychic vampire or became one with this very controlling, as they got older, this very controlling energy, you know. I feel like they wanted to build things. But I feel like there was a delusion there. Illusion, delusion, something like that. A lot of discontent with this person. This person's trying to hijack your reading right now, Sagittarius. I'm going to try to not let that happen, but also I want the energy that's supposed to come through, because you may need to know this. It may not be everybody's reading, but here it is. This is in your future where you're pulling up roots, and it could be roots to that person. I think you pulled up roots to that person a long time ago, but it won't completely unhinge from you or unhook from you in some way. You're going to be doing something new. And this is your immediate future card today through next week, a couple of weeks from now, through the end of the year. I feel like you're like, yeah, I've been pretty successful. I've grown all that. I've accumulated all that stability, resources, money, whatever. Now I think I'll try growing it this way. So I do see a change in fortune coming up, not in fortune as much as the way you're creating your fortune. We'll do some clarification and get you more details. Let's see what everybody's saying here. Yeah, when you said bum, 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 you know I was talking about X. Yeah, it's a heavy thud energy, right? Healing with positive energy, Aries from UK. Hey Jane, hey Mo Smiles. Always good to see you, Mo, in your beautiful Sheltie. So kind of major life change coming up, Sagittarius. Back to your reading. This is in your more extended future. This is going to go out more toward the end of the year, because I'm looking up to, like December 31st. We have got judgment, major life change, and karma playing out. And I don't mean like, I'm not saying like you have bad karma. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that sometimes karma has a way of working, whoops, I got to move around a little bit, of working itself out. And there's something here about, I think you're in a karmic relationship, Sagittarius, and I just feel like it's working itself out in some way by the end of the year. You're going to see some sort of karmic turnaround. They're just showing me right now a circle, like everything going full circle with whoever this person was that changed personalities. I don't know, you guys tell me, did you experience that? Somebody like went from light to dark or something on you and got sneaky? Here's Seven of Swords. They may have stolen something from you. You may be getting a legal settlement. If somebody stole something from you, it's coming back to you in the, karma. Here it is. Maybe coming back to you. Maybe not from them directly, but from the universe in a different way. The universe has a way of evening the score, and it doesn't always happen right away. Sometimes they let that person think they're winning. It's like, yeah, let's let them get all the things they want, then we're going to take it away from them, funnel it through the universe, and send it back to Sagittarius where it belongs. Sometimes, and that's what I'm seeing happening here, Sag. Whew. It's a strong reading, huh? All right, what's the final outcome here? Ace of Cups. This is you healing, and this is your heart opening back up and potentially even new love. Now, we do have the Lover's card as the first card that came up. So let me switch decks. Let's go over to the, oh dear. Just dropped my cards everywhere. Let's go to these Wild Reflections cards. Wasn't expecting to drop my cards on the floor. The dangers of the live streams. Here's some Capricorn energy. I think this Lover's card is having to do with a decision between a Capricorn and maybe even a toxic, as a whole separate thing. I'm not saying Capricorns are toxic, okay? But it is the card that represents Capricorn for whatever reason. I don't know why. I'll have to research that one. Some of you probably know. Anyway, side note, tangent, sorry. But I feel like there's toxic energy with these decisions, and you're trying to navigate around that, and that's why this whole betrayal thing is still strong on your mind at this time, because you're like, I don't want that to happen again. Yeah, there's some gift coming back to you. I tell you, karma's playing out by the end of the year, Sagittarius. If something was stolen from you, it's returning. If there was a toxic person, they may be trying to return. I'm not saying you're going to let them. I can't control what they do. But here they are trying to hijack your reading. They're like, hello, let's give messages to Sagittarius, whether they want them or not. Yeah, look at this. Something's coming together. So somebody wants a reconciliation. I'm not saying it's coming together for you for sure, but somebody wants to reconcile with you, Sag. Possibly a Capricorn energy. But you're considering your stability. I'm not messing up my stability. I worked long and hard for that, right? And here's the Hermit. I don't know, Sag. I think you just want to be by yourself, and you're very successful. You're very independent, so you're doing that. And you've seen the light. You've shown the light on that toxic devil energy. Yeah. Here's your karma. You're going to the next level with this World card, Sag. You are totally going up to the next level. Spiritual graduation, probably 5D for many of you. There's something really good coming for you at the end of this year. I think you have totally, finally worked all the way through this cycle and this karma that you got involved in. And I'm not saying it was your karma necessarily, but sometimes we get involved in other people's karma, So I think that that's some of what happened here, Sagittarius. But there's a good outcome here. There is some kind of a major life change, but this karma card, and I would look out for this person who put you in a third party situation. Very significant between now and the end of the year. Let me just ask really quickly. Why do they want to reconcile? They're so eager to throw you under the bus. I know. What's going on with them? Hierophant, something about a marriage, commitment, marriage, or spiritual awakening. Yeah, third party. There was a marriage to a third party. Let's see, hold on. Yeah, there's all this marriage stuff coming up. 10 of Cups. So it looks like this person is married to somebody else. It's out of control. The upside down Chariot. Things are dropping cards everywhere. Things are out of control, yeah. And here's the Victory card reversed. They're losing. I feel like they almost jumped from the fire into the frying pan, as they say. You know, they thought they were going to be getting all this joy and happiness in it. It's spun out of control, and they're losing. Now they want to come back. Whatever. Sad. Okay, I'm sorry they hijacked your reading, but there it is. You needed to know. Heads up. It's a heads up reading. Well, I have the funds to build a small cabin in Alaska. Yeah, I'm not, I mean, maybe. I hope so. I'm not doing personals today. I have in the past on my live streams, but today I'm just doing my straight on readings for you guys. But I might open personals again. I don't know. I'm mixed. It's taxing on my energy. So if I do it, it'll be after the holidays. Okay. All right. I have to pause for just a second to pick up the cards that I dropped on the floor. Right. Okay. Thank you. Very on point. Good. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Make sure I don't turn everything over here. I'm all wired up. Okay. I'm coming right back. So hold on. Don't go away. I'm just picking up some cards here. Almost got him. Don't go away. I'm here. Next, I'm going to be looking into Scorpio. And hey, Scorpio, if you're there, and you can catch this on the replay too, if you happen to miss this. Okay. All right. Let me get a little sip of water here for a second and clear my energy out. Okay. So this is my mug that I designed. It says your path, your truth, spot on. Actually, it's your truth, your path, spot on. And it's available on the Shopify store. Hope you guys brought your coffee in this morning. I thought I'd do early morning readings for you all today. I'm going to start Scorpio here in just a second. I'm really glad you all are here today. I love connecting with you all live. It's really fun. Okay. So we have done Taurus, Aries, and Sagittarius. We're going to pull some cards now for Scorpio. Let's see what's coming up on Scorpio. I love reading for you all. Scorpio. I really vibe with how intuitive you all are, and you really can just know things. Can't keep secrets from the Scorpio, right? I mean, you guys just know. And happy birthday, and you've been through your birthday season recently. So what's coming up? We're looking at the rest of 2025 for Scorpio. We've got Temperance. There's a real flow of energy. If you've been feeling blocked, you're not going to anytime soon. I feel like you're on this roll, this flow of energy that's coming into you. You might have some angelic guidance also coming in for you between now and the end of the year, Scorpio. We're looking on up to December 31st, okay? We have the star next to this. Wow. I think you're flowing in your career. Maybe some of you are in the limelight in some way. I feel like you're healing from something as well, and this is causing more of a flow of energy to coming in for you. Very wide open spiritually. It looks like the stars are in your favor. I feel like everything's going in the right direction. This is such a nice reading here so far, Scorpio. Yeah, 9 of Wands. There was something draining your energy, and I've seen you healing from that at this time. Yeah, definitely healing from that, Scorpio. Trying to get popular on Twitter. Yeah. Oh, you don't recommend it? Hey, Adam. Thanks for weighing in on that. Hey, Pauline from Scotland. You're welcome on the Sagittarius from Pennsylvania. Yeah, you're welcome, Dina. So, Scorpio, yeah, there's something from the past. I feel like someone, or some situation from the past was really draining you, and I see you healing from that and having more flow of energy. I feel like you've kind of been through it this year. I know the readings I've done for you. Hi, Parva. I've seen you kind of going through some relationship challenges. And here's the Knight of Pentacles. You are making progress. And there is someone, I would expect someone from the past to be showing back up with the Six of Cups. You know, this is a card of nostalgia, and of course we're in Mercury retrograde at this time, so watch out for lovers from the past, Scorpio. Okay, let's go over to Aquarius. All right, hey Aquarius, hope you guys are doing great. Let's see what's coming in Aquarius. Hey Sparky, you want to come? Sparky's over rolling in the sunshine. You want to come say hi? Want to come up here? Come up here. Let's see if you can see Sparky for a second. Hey buddy, you want to say hi to everybody? I can get you a cookie. Yeah, I can. Here. There's Sparky. He always comes into my readings and says hello to you guys. So, okay, Aquarius, let's see what we got here for you. Aquarius, good to see you all this morning. Hey Sam, Deneen, how are you? Sparky, Pauline says hello to you, and Sam too, Sparky. Now, here's what's going on with the cards so far. They're jamming up, Aquarius, for you towards the end of the year. I think there's going to, first of all, be a little bit of confusion around things for you. Good morning, Deneen. Hey, Babu, how are you? Okay, so yeah, you're working on making something grow, Aquarius. When I look at this, it's like, look, you're nurturing it a lot. He's watering the flowers. I feel like you are working on growing something, whether it's, you know, Pentacles usually has to do with money, stability. I feel like you're really working on something good. Sparky cookies. Yeah, and here's the Hierophant. I think you're putting in great commitment to growing something new, Aquarius. Hey, Anna Hayes, how are you? There's something here where you're really putting in a lot of thought, a lot of sensitivity and thought, trying to grow something new, Aquarius, building something with great details, you know, that sort of thing. Yeah, and love. And look at this pearl in the oyster shell. This is you. This is you opening your heart to whatever it is you're building. It's like your whole heart is in it. And you know, like deep down in there, there's a pearl. You know you're going to find this pearl. And I see you definitely finding it. There's great commitment here with this Hierophant. Yeah, great commitment. And also spiritual diligence. I think that you're trying to manifest. Like, I think that you're putting a lot of focus on visions and meditation and prayer and things like that at this time too. Now, there's a major life change coming up for you. Between now and the end of the year, I think you're going to be seeing some real big changes coming in for you, Aquarius. Let's get one more here. Next, we're going to do Virgo. Okay. Yeah, things are coming together, Aquarius. Wow. Look at this. Things are super coming together. Here's your cards. Yeah, growing something new. I got this one out of order. Lots of commitment. Finding the pearl, that's you, in the oyster shell. And the Judgment card. Yeah, the major life change that I saw and things coming together. This is super good. Look at all this light. Yeah. This is you. You may be coming together in a relationship or a job or some sort of business you wanted to build or some sort of new project or something like that. Hey, Christomir, how are you? Good to see you. Waiting on hearing back from 2 interviews. Yeah, that would be exactly this reading. Yeah, for you, definitely. Okay, so thank you, Aquarius. So Virgo, I'm going to pull some cards here for you. Trying to hit all the signs today. Give you a little peek into what now through the end of the year is going to look like. Virgo, I think you got a little blockage. First of all, what's blocking you, Virgo? Man, these cards are really jammed. I feel like you're in a jam. First of all. Yeah, maybe with a Page of Wands. You may have gotten some sort of message that put you in a jam. I'm not sure yet. Hold on a second. This is something about messages. Usually good news. Usually Page of Wands is good news. Yeah, there's definitely communication here. 4 of Cups. Star. There was somebody you were potentially seeing that was in you were in a relationship with a while back. And this could even go back a couple of years for some of you. Oops. What was that one I dropped? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles just fell on the floor. So there's love and money here, Virgo. This is complicated. Let me see if I can put this together for you, and I'm going to show you these cards in just a second. So there's, when I look at this, there's somebody who was really discontent, and I feel like you went through some sort of a breakup. Then there was a healing that took place, and now, again, Mercury retrograde is bringing up a lot of stuff from the past. Plus, there's a cycle ending. There's something about a cycle ending for you between now and the end of the year. I feel like you're going to get communication from someone who says, hey, I was pretty rotten to you, but now I've healed. So now do you want me back? Virgo's going to be like, no. No psychic vampires, There's not going to be a new beginning. Here's Ace of Wands reversed. This came up reversed. You've healed from this. You're done with this, but I would look out for that person. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles that fell on the floor is having to do with, they may be looking for money or resources with you. Maybe they need a place to live, or it doesn't feel sincere. It feels like chaos and nonsense, and I would look out for it, Virgo. Here's your person. Here's your message. More communication. Somebody's just spewing communication. It's going to be a conflict for you. And really discontent person and healing. And this may have been you feeling really bummed and healing from this. And now this is not going to happen because this one came up reversed. So There you go, Virgo. Hope that was helpful. All right, let's go over to Pisces. Hey, Pisces. Decluttering 2 full rooms of faded memories. Yeah, see, that'll do it. Yeah, that'll do it, Anna, for sure. Great ambiance. Thanks, Taryn. Yeah, I like being out here and glad to do the readings outdoors like this. It's nice. Totally. Hey, Linda Mino, how are you? No, Lena Domino. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. Hey, somebody's sending you a shout out, Sparky. Yeah. Oh, so Pisces, a little tiny spider just landed, came down from the roof and just landed on my tripod next to my phone right here. That's for somebody, and spiders don't freak me out too bad, especially little tiny ones. It's like, are you guys getting ready to write a book or something? You know, spiders often have to do with writing or casting a net. Maybe you're trying to catch something. Something happy, though. Makes me think of butterflies. You know, all those spiders would eat a butterfly. So maybe not for everybody. I'm not sure what this little spider means, but I did want to mention it because, you know, little animal totems or big ones will show up a lot of times in readings. So Pisces, let's see. Let's see what's coming, Pisces, for you from now to the end of the year. Some excitement, something you don't expect. Somebody may come riding into your life suddenly and then leave again. Okay, let's see. This could be you going on a sudden trip. This could be a spot of either money worries. Here's your crossing card. Or feeling left out in the cold. Maybe this person rides in and then leaves again, leaves you feeling like you're left out in the cold or something. Let's see. And Justice. You're going to be balancing things. I feel like maybe you felt like things were kind of chaotic and out of control. Like recently. I've seen this in a lot of Pisces readings that you wanted to do something more meaningful and something different. Do you see rebalancing? Yeah, you're totally going to be rebalancing. That little spider is now building a little nest around the front of my phone. He's like itty bitty, he's like the size of a gnat. And he's swinging back and forth right when I pulled the Justice card for you, Pisces. You might be going through a kind of a balancing act at this time. Here's Page of Pentacles. There's something about balancing maybe children or schools, something to do with children's schools, maybe even homeschooling for some of you. I'm not sure. There's something here about trying to balance all of that, but you're still getting this new beginning. And this, look at this bonsai. It's so pretty. I feel like that's significant for some of you as well. And maybe these little hummingbirds as well on this card. There's something here, Pisces, about you. You're going to rebalance and do something completely new. You're getting some sort of a new beginning, and this is from you growing it over a period of time. You know, bonsais take a lot of time to grow and nurture and trim them so that they grow a certain way, and I feel like that's what you're going to be doing. Let's go over, thank you Pisces, by the way. Let's go to Libra and see what's happening. Hey Libra, I haven't read for you all for a while and I've had a lot of requests, so let's see here. You can always watch this on the replay if you missed it. If you missed your sign, I've done Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, and Pisces up to this point, okay? And what are we, 78 minutes in. Hey, High Hopes, love your name. Yeah, thanks, glad you're enjoying the view. It's very pretty here, it's sunny today, yeah, for sure. Glad to be out here with you. Sparky's over here laying on his dog bed in the sun. He's enjoying it. Okay, let's see. What have we got for Libra today? I'm gonna switch decks. Let's go to this one. I feel like I should do this one. Hey, Deneen Harding, how are you? Or Deanne Harding. Sam, Libra rising. Cool. Yeah, thanks for being here, JLB Bebo 589. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for being on the channel. Okay, Libra, something about commitments coming up. First thing, really significant between now and the end of 2025, okay? Something about commitments or questioning your beliefs or marriage, or really standing, strong on your beliefs and that sort of thing. Hierophant energy, Queen of Wands. I feel like you are Queen of Wands. I think you're trying to balance relationship and marriage, relationship, commitments, your beliefs, your home life, your career. I feel like you're balancing a lot. It's creating a bit of a conflict for you at this time, Libra. You're very capable. When I see this Queen of Wands, it's like, yeah, you are super smart, super capable. Whether it's a King or a Queen of Wands, take it as it resonates, in a collective reading. But what's significant is your commitment, but you might be feeling a little bored. Here's the boredom card. It's like you're wanting to do something new. You want some variety. You're like, yeah, I got all those cups full, but what about this one? And I don't know, there's some real discontent showing up. Queen of Swords. And of course, this is an air sign. This can be Libra energy, for sure. Very intelligent, very clear on things, but very bored. And that's not a good combination. You may find yourself kind of lashing out at people, being a little snappy with people at this time. Because you're trying to do what's right, you're trying to stay on track, and you're not really feeling it. And here's a Page of Pentacles. This may have something to do with messages from a younger person. And also, this can also be, children or schools and things like that. Some of you may be having some sort of disagreement or trying to stay on track with your adult children. I'm getting that message specifically for some of you. And here's a Queen of Cups. We've got several queens here. Some of this can be different aspects of you, but some of this is different people. This person could be causing a conflict for you, this Queen of Swords, and you're the Queen of Wands, and then here's a Queen of Cups. And I feel like there's some kind of disagreements within yourself about work, love, money, and it's all pulling you in all these different directions. And I feel like you're trying to play all these different roles, maybe even be a parent too. But you're trying to stick to your beliefs and your commitments. This is really significant. I feel like that's leading the way. You're really focused on that, but really you want to pull up roots. So we went from this big commitment, which can be marriage or, religious beliefs or whatever, some sort of commitment and focus and that sort of thing, doing the right thing, and also Taurus energy. Over to, I don't think I want to do that anymore. I think I want to uproot all of that. Whoa, this little spider is coming over on me now. I don't really like that. Get off me. Sorry. I don't mind spiders, but not on me. He had something to say to you about pulling up roots, though. Spiders do have to do with building new things and casting a wide net and writing. I feel like you want to do something different, Libra, and I see you really questioning your beliefs between now and the end of 2025. Yeah, there's something new you want to do. You're like, can I stay the course? Am I going to stay in this marriage or this job or this commitment or this belief system or whatever it is you've made this commitment to? Because really you want to just yank it all up, pull it all up, uproot, and grow something new. Yeah, you may be doing that. You may actually be doing that. Man, every other channel is doing tarot cards. I guess it's the new fad. Thanks, Oz Art, for being such cynic today. I think you're on the wrong channel. Bless your heart, as they say in the South. Beautiful background, gorgeous day, fellow Sag. Hey, Kimberly. Great. That's great. Let's see. So Libra, good luck with everything, because that looks a little challenging. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo before I go, okay? My love for God, protect me in J.E. What an interesting name. Hey. Sagittarius, can I have a card pull? I did Sagittarius third, so you can catch Sagittarius. It's a pretty long reading. I mean, not long, but, you know, it's more than a card pull. So you can catch it on the replay, okay? I'm not doing personals today. Sometimes I do come in and do personals, but... So, Capricorn. What's up, Capricorn? Discontent. You unhappy, Capricorn? You bored? I get boredom. I feel like a dark cloud over you, Capricorn. I mean, first thing. And like I don't know if you went through a trouble spot with this Knight of Swords, or you're getting ready to uproot something, just do something really different with the Queen of Wands. I feel like you're discontent regarding this Queen of Wands, who can be a career person, or you are this Queen of Wands and you're discontent about that, and there's been some sort of trouble that went on either with a career or a relationship, Capricorn. Let me quickly see where that's going. What does Capricorn need to know? There's something about a business not going as well as you want, or you want to grow it in a different way. I don't know if you are this career woman or you're working with this person, but I feel like it's not going as well as you had hoped. I feel like you were hoping you'd be stacking more wins at this point in time. Let's see really quickly if it turns around. There's some kind of influence from Sagittarius as well. Here's the Temperance card. And some sort of a offer. So you may be getting an offer to do a different job, build something completely different. If your business is not going as well as you want, there may be an offer to do something different. But also there may be a new love offer. It could be love itself is holding back the business. Okay? There's some kind of overlap there. So thank you, Capricorn. Gemini. I hardly ever read for Gemini because I just haven't gotten very many views or much interest, but I love you guys. So let's see, let's pull a couple of cards for Gemini today. You're wanting to do something new, Gemini. Yeah, you've been holding back, and now I see you wanting to do something new. I feel like you've been holding on to money, and it's making you feel stymied in some way. And I see something coming where there's a release for you between now and the end of 2025. So I feel like that's going to go really, really well for you, Gemini. We're waiting for Leo. Good. Yeah, I'm going to be doing Leo. Yeah, Anne-Marie, I did Aries second, so you can catch it on the replay. Okay, it'll come out probably in I don't know, 30 minutes after I end, and I'm almost done. Gemini rising. Yeah, Gemini, you're going to be doing something completely new. And by the way, Cancer and Leo are next, okay? So Gemini, look at this. You've had success. You know, you can see this pile of resources or money or stability. He's looking at it going, maybe I just want to plant that new seed and see what happens. Because I feel like you want to do something new. I feel like you've been holding back, being very dedicated, and you want to do something different. Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, I did Sagittarius, Ashley, third. So you can catch it on the replay. Okay. Oh, thank you, Jasmina Johansson. I hope I got your name right. That means the world to me. I love when people say I'm always right. I don't know if I'm always right, but you know, I do try. I've been doing this a long time. This is not a hobby for me. I mean, I've been a professional card reader for longer than I want to tell you. So you know how old I am. So thank you for saying that. So we're looking at Cancer now. Hey, Cancerians. Hope you guys are doing great. There's something you've been unclear about, but it's clearing up. Here's 7 of Cups. I feel like something's going to be coming crystal clear to you soon. There was confusion or like almost like you were in a fog. I think some of you might have been dealing with what they call brain fog even. Oh, it's going to be crystal clear soon. Look at this. Talk about clarity. King of Swords. He's clear. He's clear on what he's doing. Now, this could be a crossing card for you. Let's see. Cancer. You know, King of Swords is no nonsense. You don't mess with him. He's sometimes an attorney. You know, he's often makes me think of somebody legal. And right next to the Emperor. Whew. Things are going to be clearing up regarding a father, maybe a father in your life, father of your children or your father, somebody significant. Sometimes this guy has to do with structures, bridges, real estate, you know, landlords, things like that. This one's the problem, and this is you being kept in the dark about this, about these 2 men. They're really masculine influences here who are not warm and fuzzy, which is really hard for you, Cancer. You know, you have high sensitivity, you feel things very, very deeply, you're very intuitive. And when you're dealing with these swordsy sort of people, it's definitely a conflict. Oh, man. Here's a Knight of Swords. So the situation's going to come and go quickly, whatever this is, and it is going to clear up for you. Things are going to come back into control for you. But you might, between now and the end of the year, might feel a bit out of sorts. What does Cancer need to know? Yeah, just know there is a change coming and it's going to be a fair outcome for you. But right now, it might not feel like it. Okay? But you are having angelic guidance and your karma is good because this came up upright for you. So this is a karmic situation with these 2 masculines. And I feel like they're both very controlling. It could be something legal. It could be about a house or a living situation. And you're being kept in the dark. But it's all going to clear up by the end of the year and major life change in your favor. Okay? So, thank you so much. Yeah, I just did Cancer. Cake vending machine. What a cool name. Babu, love and light to you too. Thank you. I love that you bark, buddy. So Chippy, my little dog Chippy, has his own channel. He's got almost 3,900 subscribers. He may have them right now. 3,900 subscribers, my little dog who pulls tarot cards. So be sure to check out his channel. I'll probably put a link at the end to his most recent video, which is the mystery in the pumpkin patch. It's really cute. And then he does a card reading for everybody. So do check that out. And he has a Bark Buddies club, and you can send pictures of your dog. You can email them to me, and if you want your dog to be included in an upcoming Chippy video, please do that, and we'll send you a badge for being in the Bark Buddies club. Okay, it's just a fun thing we do. It's free, you know. Okay, so we don't do politics on this channel, Herbie, sorry. Yes, Sagittarius trouble, any life changes for Aries. Yeah, I did, here's the order. You can go back and watch it on the replay. We did Taurus. This is the order in order of, you know, Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aquarius, Virgo, Pisces, Libra, Capricorn, Gemini, Cancer, and Leo right now. Leo, look at this. Look at this commitment you've got going on. You are really focused on your commitment of what you want to do, your beliefs. I feel like you're very strong in your beliefs at this time. Spiritual beliefs, commitment, marriage. And I look at you opening up. Here's the Two of Swords. You're being released from something. Maybe old beliefs. Maybe you've changed or upgraded your beliefs. Yeah, I just did Cancer cake vending. I just did it just before Leo. I'm on Leo now, so it's the first. You can watch it on the replay, okay? And it'll be around minute 94, okay? Or I'll back up a few minutes, but around minute 90 when you watch it on the replay. I'll do the timestamps as I have time, but I see I'm running out of time a little bit. But later today, there will be timestamps. Okay, sorry, Leo. There's something clearing up where I feel like you're getting out of a trap or you're making a decision you didn't want to make. And it had to do with your commitments in some way, or it had to do with a marriage, or it may have had to do with a Taurus, with this Hierophant energy. And I see you coming out of this. I see you being much more clear. I feel like you've been in the fog about this for quite a time. Is there a cougar back there, John? Did you see one? Yesterday I saw a raccoon out at the pond. Beautiful property, absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Paul Revere. Thank you, Cake Vending. I appreciate you too. Yeah, so Leo, I think you're going to be walking away from something. I see you getting released out of a trap. You know, we got Two of Swords. There was something here where there was a stalemate or a tug of war energy. It's reversed now. You're saying goodbye, walking away from something, sticking to your beliefs, but also you might be leaving some sort of commitment that made you feel like you were in a trap at this time. So I hope that was helpful, Leo. Good to read for you all. Love all my fellow fire signs, like, a lot. Appreciate that. So I did get a marriage proposal on here today, and then they backed out. So it's been really fun to connect with you all. I love sitting outside doing these readings. It's just, it is serene. It's really nice today. I haven't had good weather to do it for a while, and it's either been raining or too hot or too many mosquitoes or whatever. So anyway, this was really, really fun, you guys. Did you enjoy this? I hope you did. Hey, Martic Cannon, Gwen, hey. Please, if we can have more Leo in the future. Sure, I'll see if I can do that. I actually don't read for all the signs on a regular basis. It's very time consuming, to be honest. So I tend to focus on the signs that I vibe the most with, that also give the channel the most support, to be honest. And Taurus, Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces, with Scorpio and Aquarius being close in there too, have tended to come through with the most views, which is part of why it went the way it went. I didn't plan it that way. It just, you know, things evolve. What can I say? And they'll continue to evolve, you know. So anyway, thank you all for being here. Hey, Sparky, do you want to come say hi, or are you too sleepy? Come here, Sparky. You want to come up here? Oh, go around. I'm afraid you're going to knock this over. Come on. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Come on. Come up here and say hi. Here, let's see if we can get Sparky in here to say hello. There's a good boy. There's a Cookie. This is Sparky. You all have seen him before, and he wanted to come and say hi one more time. So thank you all so much for being here today. It's been really, really enjoyable to connect with you out here in the great outdoors in the sunshine for a change. Right, Sparky? Do you want to come up here? Come up here. Come on. There you go. Isn't he sweet? He is just a love. Aren't you? You're such a good boy. Well, I'll see you all again soon, and I hope you enjoyed this. So thank you very much for being here. Do check out Chippy's channel if you're still here. Chippy is my other dog, and he and Sparky and my other border collie, Zorro, get together and do readings and fun dog antics. We don't take the channel too seriously. He does do authentic tarot readings. Chippy does, because he just started doing it one day, and he's amazing. He also has his own mug. This is Chippy. Have a cookie, take a nap. And you can get this on the Shopify store. It's a Spot On Psychic Readings. But anyway, Chippy has his own channel called Chippy's Channel. I'll put a link here at the end. Check out some of his videos. They're really cute, and he does do authentic readings. But again, we don't take it too seriously. We have a lot of fun. So if you're a dog and tarot lover, you'll love Chippy's channel. Okay. All right. Thank you all for being here. I love you guys more than I can say. So let me see if I can figure out how to turn this off, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you. Bye, guys.